Hey, what's up? I'm Dominique, and today we're going to be finding out what's hot and what's not at SAIE Beauty. We know that SAIE is all about that soft, effortless, no makeup, but today we're going to be doing the exact opposite. We are going to be creating a full glam look using only SAIE products. And I'm talking full coverage, full glam, lashes, drama, everything in between. I placed a huge order at Sephora and I got a ton of new SAIE products to try out. Some of these I know I already love. Some, I don't know. I'm kind of intrigued. I mean, if I'm being honest, I don't even know if SAIE can handle the amount of glam I'm about to create with these products. We're really gonna have to find out together. So let us test the real limits of SAIE Beauty and let's get started. I seriously got so many new SAIE products and I'm so excited to try them out today, but I mainly want to know if they can handle a full glam beat, because that's the real question here. To start off this look, I'm going to be using the Glowy Super Gel. And don't come for me, I only have this mini baby size, but hey, it's gonna get the job done, right? We don't judge. We really don't judge when it comes to size. And this retails for $17 or the full size for $29. I mean, this is a product that really put SAIE on the map. It went so beyond viral, and oh my goodness, this would literally fly off the shelves at Sephora on a daily basis. And since SAIE doesn't have an official foundation primer, this is exactly what I'm going to be using to prime my skin today. And honestly, I love glowy makeup. I love when my skin and my base is just so dewy and super glowy. And this product right here makes it so easy for my base makeup to just be so insanely glowy throughout the day. I mean, it really just gives the skin such a gorgeous glow from within effect without looking glittery at all. It looks so natural, and honey, my skin is glowing. Now let's move on to some foundation. I'm going to be using the Glowy Super Skin Lightweight Luminous Foundation. Ooh, this is the first product that I have not tried out before, and honestly, this is the product that I'm most scared for. I mean, I have some high hopes for this foundation, and I hope that it can give me a super full glam look. And in this, I have the shade number 10, and this retails for $40. On the bottle, they have Shake Well printed on here, and seriously, you need to shake this foundation every single time before you use it, because it will separate. If you go into Sephora and you look at this foundation on the shelf, 9 out of 10 times you will see it separated. Because I'm letting you know right now, nobody in Sephora is shaking these up daily. And you know, when I'm looking at the shade in the viewfinder, I feel like, you know, it might be a little dark for me. Let's keep our fingers crossed that it's not. But I really tried my best to shade match myself online, and you already know how hard that is. So I guess we're gonna find out. Okay, my first impression of this, just from pumping it out on the back of my hand, is that it's so insanely liquidy. I mean, it feels so thin and lightweight. It's literally dripping down the back of my hand. So I'm gonna take my foundation brush, I'm just gonna pick up a little off the back of my hand, and I'm gonna start stamping it directly onto my face. Ooh, okay, maybe the shade isn't that bad. Ooh, I fear I like this shade. Okay, slay. I'm glad that I shade matched myself correctly, and I feel like it appears much darker, especially on the back of my hand. And then once you start blending it out, it just transforms into the perfect shade. The coverage that this foundation gives is definitely a medium coverage. You know, it's not as lightweight as a skin tint, but you can definitely still see your skin underneath. Now, I can't lie, it's definitely giving my skin a gorgeous glow. I do feel very luminous and dewy, but there is something off about this formula right now. I mean, it feels so strange. You know, it's not the creamiest type of foundation. It definitely feels like a formula that would just dry down, stick to your skin, and stay in place and lock in all day long. And for it being such a glowy foundation, I feel like it's not giving a lot of hydration to the skin, which is honestly quite surprising, granted the vibe that SAIE gives off. I definitely would have expected this foundation to feel a little bit moisturizing and super hydrating, but what it really does give is a gorgeous, glowy finish that feels like there is absolutely nothing on your skin. This foundation is so insanely lightweight. I mean, it basically feels like I have nothing on. And you know, I kind of do like the coverage that it gives. I mean, it covered everything up, and I'm feeling pretty snatched. Overall, this foundation formula doesn't feel very hydrating, but it looks gorgeous and glowy on the skin. Now let's brighten up these under eyes with some concealer. And this is the Slip Tint Radiant All Over Concealer. In this, I have the shade number 4, and it retails for $28. Honestly, one thing that I really love about SAIE is that their prices are not too expensive. I mean, I feel like $28 for a concealer, you know, at Sephora, that's pretty reasonable. Now, this is a product that I definitely have tried out before, and I already know it freaking slays. I mean, I just love everything about this concealer. I love the shade. I love how creamy and blendable it is, and it also does such a good job at priming my eyes for some eyeshadow. And I've been obsessed with using concealers as eyeshadow primers lately, so honestly, thank goodness that I love this. And I'm just so happy that this is such a good concealer. I will say though that SAIE's products smell very natural, and by that I mean it smells like, you know, like makeup. It doesn't smell good. It smells like factory. It doesn't smell very chemically, but it smells very natural. So personally, I don't know how I really feel about that, but it's definitely not going to stop me from using a product, especially if I like it. Now I'm just going to blend out this concealer, and I'm starting with my under eyes first. Do you see this brightness right here? Ooh, she is looking bright. The concealer is so similar to the foundation in the sense that you cannot feel this on your skin at all. I mean, it's so insanely lightweight. It blends out so insanely easy, and it feels just a little bit more creamy than the foundation, so I kind of like that, honestly. And the formula in this definitely gives more of a medium coverage. And if I'm being real here, I definitely feel like it doesn't give a glowy finish at all. It gives more of a natural skin-like effect, which is absolutely stunning and gorgeous. And then after every single cream product that I apply to my skin, I always take my beauty sponge and I help to press it into the skin, and it really helps to smooth my skin out, and it makes it look so airbrushed and flawless, especially in person. Honestly, my skin is looking pretty fresh right now, so I'm living for it. Overall, this concealer is definitely a hot product right here. This next product, ooh, I am so excited to try this out. Seriously, out of all the products that I'm going to be sharing with you in this video, this is the one that I'm most excited for. And I have been excited for so long. I can't wait to try it out. So let's get to work and let's test it out. This is the Dew Bronze Soft Focus Sculpting Liquid Bronzer. If you watch my videos, you already know that I'm obsessed with the Dew Bronze Liquid Bronzer. Seriously, I use this literally all the freaking time. I'm just utterly obsessed. And for so long, I've been using the shade Swim. Swim is definitely more of a warm-toned, true bronzer shade. I mean, you can see when I put it on the back of my hand, it's giving bronzer, which honestly, I love, and I use this shade all the time when it comes to my makeup. But now, we got a new superstar in the house. And today, I'm going to be using the shade Salt. And this retails for $26. This shade specifically is supposed to be a little bit more cool toned. So I'm going to be using this as my contour today instead of my liquid bronzer. And ooh, I'm so excited! I've been waiting to get this product for so long at this point. I've had my eye on it for so long. Now let's get this on my face immediately. So I'm going to apply it where I would typically contour my face, starting with underneath my cheekbones, a little on the perimeter of my forehead, and along the sides of my nose. Now this is a super pigmented liquid contour, that's for sure, but it's not over the top pigmented to the point where you're just gonna be a mess right away. To me, it gives the perfect amount of pigment. You know, it's not too intense and it's not too light. It's like right in between, and she's gorgeous. Oh my goodness, I am freaking obsessed with this shade. Oh, this is everything that I could have asked for. I mean, you see how it's a true contour shade? It's not warm toned, it's very neutral and cool toned, and I'm freaking obsessed. And you must be thinking, wow, is it necessary to have both shades? And to that, I would say absolutely yes. Each shade gives a different look. And you know, sometimes I do want to have a bronzy, beachy effect, and other times I want to look snatched and sculpted. And now that I have both shades, I can create any look. Oh my goodness, I just love how creamy and easy to use this product is. It is so easy to blend out. It literally blends out like butter on top of your skin. It seriously looks stunning on top of this foundation and concealer. I mean, if you want a product that's going to be effortless while still giving you a snatched look, this is the product right here. So yeah, this is definitely another hot product. Now, liquid blush is always one of my favorite parts in my makeup routine because this is the part where everything starts to come together. And SAIE makes a gorgeous liquid blush. I can't even lie to you. I'm going to be using the Dew Blush Liquid Blush in the shade Lady. I already know that I love this blush formula. It's seriously stunning. But this shade right here, the shade Lady, is a brand new shade that they just came out with, I would say about a month ago or maybe a few weeks ago. I'm not too sure. So I am so excited to see how this is actually going to look on my cheeks because I've been waiting for them to drop a lighter mauve toned blush. Okay, seriously, just from swatching this out on the back of my hand, I am obsessed with the shade. I mean, it looks so good. But let's see how it actually looks on the skin because that is the most important part. Now, very similar to the liquid bronzer, this is so pigmented, yet not that pigmented where you're gonna look like a clown right away, you know? It definitely has the perfect amount of pigment to it. You know, it's not over the top pigmented, but it's not too light either. It's right in between, so it's super easy to use. I love that these liquid blushes definitely give more of a natural glowy skin-like effect to the cheeks, and it really just blends out like a dream. I mean, seriously, it literally did this within 2 seconds. And honestly, don't come for me. I truly think that I like these liquid blushes over the Rare Beauty liquid blush. Just the way that this liquid blush blends out, it's unmatched, along with the skin-like effect that it gives. I mean, overall, I'm just obsessed with this. I don't know how anyone wouldn't love this blush. To me, there is not one flaw that this product has, and I've never met a person who doesn't love the SAIE liquid blush. And do you see this shade? Oh my goodness, the shade Lady is just stunning. It's gorgeous. I mean, this pinky mauve? Yes, yes, yes. Sign me up. I actually love this. And yeah, now you can see why I'm so obsessed with this. She is a hot product right here. Now we gotta set all of these cream products into place. And I'm going to be using the Air Set Radiant Loose Setting Powder. And I can't lie, I'm so intrigued to see what this is going to look like because I am so picky when it comes to setting powder. I mean, as a dry skin queen that I am, it has to slay. In this, I have the shade Translucent and it retails for $30. Now let's take her right out of the package and let's see what this setting powder is talking about. Oh great, it has a protective sticker that you have to pull up just to get to the powder. And I hate these. Seriously, I hate doing this. This is the worst part about opening a new powder. Okay, that wasn't that bad. If you use tweezers, it really helps so much better. I will say I love the packaging on this powder. I'm so glad they put a silver lid on this instead of a black one. You know, it just gives something a little bit different to the vibe of the brand. I can't lie, I have high hopes for this powder. You know, since SAIE is a more lightweight, soft, effortless type of brand, I feel like this powder is going to be super soft, lightweight, and it's going to make my skin look so good. Or at least I hope that's what happens. So I'm gonna take my little under eye powder setting brush. I'm gonna pick some up and I'm gonna tap off the extra because I don't want too much. Oh, and before we do that, before we set everything into place, I'm gonna take my beauty sponge and I'm gonna blend out all of these creases because we do not want to set these eye creases into place. We want to make sure everything is smooth and blended. And then I'm gonna start setting underneath my eyes first, and I'm just going to tap, tap, tap the powder in until I cannot see it on my skin any longer. The good part about all of these products is that they're all clean. The ingredients are nice and safe to use, and you don't have to worry about any talc being in any of these powders because it is talc free. Personally though, I don't mind talc. You know, as crazy as that might sound, I really don't mind it. I'm not picky when it comes to my ingredients and my makeup, so this is a great brand to start with if you're looking for a clean brand. This powder is actually pleasantly surprising me. I do feel pretty blurred and snatched. I will say this is a super lightweight powder. I cannot feel it on my skin, and it's not clinging to any of my dry spots or texture, which is absolutely my biggest fear when it comes to setting powder, especially for dry skin. And it actually looks and feels like it's setting everything into place exactly how it should be. I mean, it's looking freaking gorgeous. Wow, 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 wow. I feel like this powder just transformed everything on my skin because I can't lie, I feel like that foundation was just showing my texture a little bit, but when I put this powder on top, you know, it really revived my skin and made it look so smooth and airbrushed. I mean, now it just looks like skin. It looks so insanely natural. So can I be full B and still look natural at the same time? I'm definitely looking forward to using this powder again, and I want to see how it lasts throughout the day and how it holds up. But you know, I really am thinking that this is a hot product right here. I just went ahead and I did my eyeshadow and my eyebrows off camera, and I did a little bit of powder bronzer because SAIE does not make a powder bronzer yet. I'm gonna need them to get on it because I would like to try it. But for now, we are going to test out the Super Suede Radiant Blush Powder. This powder blush is one of their newer products, and I am so excited to finally try this out. I mean, I have been waiting to try this out on my cheeks. I have the shade called Grazy, and it retails for $28. Now, the only downside about this packaging is that it does feel a tiny bit cheap. As unfortunate as that is, they probably cut the cost on the packaging rather than cutting the cost on the formula, or so we hope. We hope that this formula is good. Now this is a super berry shade, but it does seem like it will be gorgeous for summertime. So let's test it out on the cheeks. It has a very subtle glow or radiance to the blush. It's not completely matte, so it is a little bit shimmery, but it's not over the top shimmery where you're gonna look like you have highlighter on your cheeks. It's the type of glow that just looks like skin, and honestly, you're not even going to be able to tell that it's glowy unless you're looking this close at someone. But for me personally, I love everything that has a glow to it. I mean, if it has a glow, sign me up. I'm immediately interested. And when I first saw SAIE come out with glowy powder blushes, I was like, yes, 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 that's exactly what I need in my collection immediately. Now the cool thing that I just noticed about this blush is that it's not over the top pigmented. You can definitely build this up to the exact pigment that you're looking for, and I really like that you can control this blush that way. It looks very smooth and pigmented on my cheeks too. I mean, honestly, there are no harsh edges anywhere. It feels very velvety, soft, and smooth. Well, I must say that this blush is pretty cute on the the cheeks. I mean, a glowy powder blush, yes, absolutely. Now the last thing that we gotta do to complete this look is the lip combo. And I've got 2 lip products from SAIE that I am so excited to try out. So first, let's start off with the lip liner. And this is the Lip Liner 101 Nourishing Lip Defining Pencil. I have the shade called Tease and it retails for $20. Now I have a feeling that this lip liner is going to match perfectly with this look. And I can't lie, I am obsessed and addicted to all things lip liners. So we are really going to see if this lip liner is worth it or not. The shade of this lip liner is definitely more of a brown plum-like color. So I am so excited to see how this applies on my lips. Is it creamy? Is it dry? Ooh, she's creamy. Honestly, from swatching this on the back of my hand, I did not think that it was going to be creamy. It kind of felt a little bit dry, but honestly, it is gliding on my lips right now. And it's super pigmented too. Ooh, I feel like I kind of like this a lot. Oh yeah, this is stunning. This is gorgeous. Oh yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about. I love this. It layers very beautifully as well. Sometimes when you apply too much lip liner, it gets really dry and crusty and you get pilling beads everywhere, but not this one. This one's so easy to use. Actually beyond easy to use. Oh my goodness, I love this lip liner. It turned out so cute. This is definitely a hot product right here. I mean 10 out of 10. Now I'm just gonna go in with a random lipstick on top because SAIE doesn't make lipsticks either. But after that lip liner, I feel like they would slay so hard. So SAIE, I'm gonna need you to get on that, please and thank you. Now that I'm actually loving how this lip is turning out, we've got some gloss to put on top. This is the Glossy Bounce Hydrating Lip Oil. In this, I have the shade called Dip and it retails for $22. Now, I can't lie to you. This is a product that I have been dying to have in my collection. And the shade in this is definitely more of a neutral nude rose. It's so beautiful and it better make my lips look glossy. I want them to be juicy, okay? Ooh, remember earlier how I said the concealer kind of smelled like natural chemicals? Or like factory, not so much chemicals, but natural. That's exactly what this gloss tastes and smells like. It's definitely giving a little bit more of that natural smell, just like the concealer. And I can't lie, that's definitely not my favorite thing, especially when it comes to something that goes on my lips. I would prefer a little bit of a flavor or a scent or something. I mean, it's right underneath my nose. I'm gonna be smelling it all day. But hey, with a gloss that looks this freaking good on my lips, I don't even care. As long as the smell isn't repulsive, I'll be fine. Oh my god, I love this lip oil. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. This lip combo is everything right now. Gloss is not sticky at all. It's definitely a little bit more of a thicker formula, which surprised me because with everything that SAIE has created for the most part has been super thin and lightweight. So the fact that this is a little bit more of a thicker gloss, ooh, I'm kind of living for it. But even though it's a thicker gloss, it is not sticky at all. 0% stick, okay? It feels so comfortable on the lips. So this lip oil right here, sign me up. This is a hot product and I highly recommend. And that's it. Here's today's final look using what's hot and what's not from SAIE Beauty. I mean, I can't lie. I really feel like SAIE knocked it out of the park here. I love just about everything that I tried out on my face today. I mean, I love some products more than others, but overall, they kind of slayed. And you know, this kind of is a little bit of a full glam beat that's on the softer side of things. So this is my take on what a full glam look from SAIE would look like. I will say this lip combo is definitely one of my favorite parts about this look. And I mean, the liquid blush, the liquid bronzer, the concealer, and even this powder blush, everything is absolutely gorgeous. If you've been looking to try out some products from SAIE, these are the ones I highly recommend and I know you're gonna love. And before you go, make sure to leave a comment down below letting me know what is your favorite product from SAIE. And if I haven't tried it out yet, you know I'm going to be adding it to my list of things I need to try out. I'll be back next week with a brand new video, so make sure to go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss when I upload my next video. And you should definitely hit that little bell notification icon so you are notified as soon as I upload a new video. And then that way we can really become makeup besties. And of course, as always, I've linked all the products that I mentioned in today's video down in the description box for you just in case you want to go ahead and check any of them out. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me today. I had so much fun diving into a whole world of SAIE Beauty. And seriously, I'm just so grateful for all of your love and support. It means the whole entire world for me, so seriously, thank you. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you on the next one. Oh, and PS, don't forget to subscribe so that we can truly become besties. I love that for us. Bye! I'll see you next week.